So what's going on, guys? DIY Dan here again, and this is another episode of Day to Day Around the House. In this video, I had one of our bathtubs that was taking almost 15 to 20 minutes for it to drain after using it. Unfortunately for me, this is a common occurrence when you have people with long hair in your household. So it just so happens that I have 2 daughters and a wife, all with long hair. So I consider this project to be routine maintenance around my house, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. Now this video is actually going to show you how to remove the drain stopper in order to make it easier to get that material and stuff that's clogging your drain out. There is certain things you can order up off of Amazon that says you can squeeze it between the drain stopper and still get it out. I used to do that, and it's just easier to go about it the way I'm going to show you in this video, in my opinion. Now obviously there is some different style of drain stoppers for a bathtub, but the basic concept I go over in this video should apply to most drain stoppers in order to remove them. And let's get to it. So the first thing you will need to do is loosen up the top cap on the bathtub drain stopper. I just used a pair of channel locks in order to break that free and then finish loosening it by hand. Once removing the cap, you will need to unthread a bolt in order to remove the stopper itself from the main part of the drain. My stopper did use a flathead screwdriver, however I could not break it loose using that screwdriver, so then I went ahead and depressed the stopper down, which allowed me to get a pair of channel locks on that bolt. In order to break it free, then I went ahead and used the flathead screwdriver to finish loosening it completely off. If for whatever reason you can't get your drain stopper out or something's broken on it and you need to replace the actual drain itself, I do have a video of that, and it will be posted at the end of this one. You can click on to check it out if you need to. Once you remove the drain stopper, you will need something in order to reach down in that drain to pull whatever is clogging that drain out. There is several different things on Amazon, and I've used a couple of these before in the past. The last time that I had to unclog one of our drains, I used something very similar to these orange plastic removal tools, and it actually broke on me in that process. So this time, instead of buying some more of those, I grabbed a metal coat hanger and just bent the end to a hook. So right here, I'm bending it to 90 degrees and then pinching it to create a nice sharp hook on that metal coat hanger. Now don't get me wrong, those plastic removal tools did work good for me several times before making this coat hanger. So either way, if you decide to make something like I did or just order something off Amazon, I don't think you'll have a problem removing that material either way. I also find that having a pair of needle nose pliers on hand comes in handy, because sometimes you have to leverage that hair and crap up a little bit more than what that coat hanger or that plastic tool will do. Most often the clog is right at the base of the drain, and I've never had a problem removing it to the point where it drains good. If your clog is further down the line, then you will have to try and get something more flexible, obviously, than a coat hanger in order to remove that clog. Once getting all that crap out of there, I went ahead and cleaned up my stopper, made sure I was draining good at this point before reinstalling the drain stopper in the drain. When reinstalling the drain, I don't like to go much past hand tight, because otherwise it's just going to be that much more of a pain in the ass the next time I have to remove it, and the same goes for the cap. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it gave you some good information. If so, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. The whole concept of my channel is to give you guys the most information in the least amount of time as possible, so I don't waste your time. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. Later.